Now, issues related to maintaining the integrity of data collection. So, in order to assess the errors detection process in the data gathering process, whether they were done purposefully, deliberate falsification, or not, maintaining data integrity is the main justification, systematic or random errors. Quality assurance and quality control are two strategies that help protect data integrity and guarantee the scientific validity of study. Each strategy is used at various stages of the research timeline. Quality control, tasks that are performed both after and during data collection. Quality assurance, events that happen before data gathering starts. So let us explore each of them in more detail now. Quality assurance. As data collection comes before quality assurance, its primary goal is prevention. That is, forestalling problems with data collection. The best way to protect the accuracy of data collection is through prevention. The uniformity of protocol created in the thorough and exhaustive procedures manual for data collection serves as the best example of this proactive step. The likelihood of failing to spot issues and mistakes early in the research attempts increases when guides are written poorly. So there are several ways to show these shortcomings. The first probably could be a failure to determine the precise subjects and methods for retraining or training staff employed in data collecting. List of goods to be collected in part. There isn't a system in place to track modifications to processes that may occur as the investigation continues. Instead of detailed step by step instructions on how to deliver tests, there is a vague description of the data gathering tool that will be employed. Uncertainty regarding the data, procedure, and the identity of the person or people in charge of examining the data. Incomprehensible guidelines for using, adjusting, and calibrating the data equipment. Now let's look at how to ensure quality. Despite the fact that the quality control action, detection, monitoring, and intervention take place both after and during data collection, the specifics should be meticulously detailed in procedures manually. Establishing monitoring system requires a specific communication structure, which is a prerequisite following the discovery of data collection problems. There should be no ambiguity regarding the information flow between the primary investigators and staff personnel. A poorly designed communication system promotes lack oversight and reduces opportunities for error reduction. Direct staff observations, conference calls, during site visits, or frequent or routine assessment of data reports to spot discrepancies, excessive numbers, or invalid codes can also be used as forms of detection or monitoring. Site visits might not be appropriate for all disciplines. Still, without routine auditing of records, whether qualitative or quantitative, it will be challenging for investigators to confirm that data gathering is taking place in accordance with the manual's defined method. Additionally, quality control determines the appropriate solutions or actions to fix flawed data gathering procedures and reduce recurrences. Problem with the data collection. For instance, the call for immediate action includes fraud or misbehavior, systematic mistakes, procedure violations, individual data items with errors, issues with certain staff members or site's performance. Researchers are trained to include one or more secondary measures that can be used to verify the quality of information being obtained from the human subject in the social and behavioral science where primary data collection entails using human subjects. For instance, a researcher conducting a survey would be interested in learning more about the prevalences of risky behaviors among young adults, as well as the social factor that influences these risky behaviors, propensity for and frequency. Let us now explore the common challenges with regards to data collection. We will know there are assurance is there definitely, but there are certain challenges during data collection which also take place, such as biases, data collected are not appropriate, preferences are not matching, and so on and so forth.